Vagos, bitch. Yes, sir. So it turned out to be an amazing afternoon as usual. Wait a minute. Oh my God, come on now. I know I have the shit in my pocket. Hang on a second, bro. Fuck me, man. God damn. All right. All right. Whew. Oh shit, Reggie, what's happening, man? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Motherfuckers, you really doing so swell on shit. It's got a little bit of growth in it. Whoa, I need bigger growth. And yes, you guys know we are in the backyard. Okay. All right, there we go. Whew. It's fairly hot out here. I don't know what the temperature is out this bitch. You see, I got a fan blowing. I got two fans blowing. I got the fan up there blowing and this fan blowing. Y'all already know what time it is. Big Pun, what's happening, bro? What you feeling like, man? Mo, see you in the house. You know, I just been enjoying my life, man, because life is fucking amazing, big homie. It's so fucking beautiful. You know what? You know what, big Pun? I can't express it enough. When you get problematic people out of your life, your fucking life just turns around and everything is beautiful, man. The whole problem with that situation is that you don't know which person is problematic. That's the fucked up part. You know, they've been problematic for me out in the open, so it was easy for me to catch it. But every fucking time that somebody's problematic to you, a lot of times you won't catch it, man. You won't see the third of the problem. You know, these are the motherfuckers that smile in your face, woo, all the time, want to take your place. Backstabbers, backstabbers. Oh, G2 in the goddamn house. You know what I'm saying, though, man? You know what I mean, Big Pun? When you got motherfuckers in your life and you don't know which one is the rat in your motherfucking life, so you start getting motherfuckers out your life. It just so happens for me, I picked the first pick that I picked was the two rats that I needed out of my motherfucking life. Pussy ass, punk ass, fuck niggas. Got them out of my life. Thank God. As soon as they got out of my life, everything was good. I still hear them around. I still hear them punk, pussy ass motherfuckers around. Oh yeah, back porch, back porch action. So I got my oh shit, I forgot which one's a which. I forgot which ones are which. I know those are cucumbers and those are watermelons. I don't know which ones those are. But they've been like stunting their growth for like fucking. They've been just sitting there for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, about this tall. They ain't gotten no bigger. The cucumbers, they've gotten bigger. The watermelons, like somebody chewing on them. But you know how watermelons like to lay down because they got that vine shit going on. So it's trying to lay down. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. See, and it might take you to be solo dolo before you realize, who the problematic motherfuckers was in your life. And it's not that they were problematic. They were bringing out shit in you that you didn't know could be brought out. But once it gets brought out, they can't be around you no more. You know what I'm saying? Once they bring the positive energy out of you, they can't be around you no more. Once they bring the good out of you, they can't be around you no more. The fucked up people can't be around a cool person. So fucked up people always tell you when they're fucked up. They always tell you. They may not come out and say, "Hey man, I'm a fucked up person. I'm gonna fuck you every chance I get." They ain't gonna say that, but they will tell you in their actions, in their moves, of them being a fucked up person. You just pay attention to the people that you call friends. Just watch them motherfuckers. See how they move. To me, a friend should feel like my brother. A friend should feel like my fucking family. Like, I don't have to talk to you every day. We ain't got to hang out every day. You know what I'm saying? But when shit jump off and you know, like maybe your birthday or something, hey, bro, it's my birthday. They want to come hang out. Hell yeah, let's go chill. You know what I mean, Jellybean? Missy in the goddamn house. What's happening, Missy? You waiting for the doctor to come in? I'm already here. That's why you're watching. The doctor's in. So I didn't want to. When I went and spent $200 on a goddamn battery for the car. I didn't want to. And then I ordered an Uber back home with the battery. I could have walked back with that battery. It wasn't even heavy. I could have walked all the way back with the battery. My house is only like maybe 2.5 football field distances, maybe 3 football field distances from the goddamn store that I need to get my shit at. But as soon as I put that battery in, that bitch started right. Boom. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna see if it's the alternator. I seen a video, Missy. Remember that guy that I was showing you that stays out in the woods that fucking got all that shit? I seen a video like a couple minutes ago, or maybe an hour or two ago, where he was living with his woman, and I wanted to show you that house. I wanted to show you that one that he built out of motherfucking just fucking sticks in the woods, man. Sticks in the goddamn woods. And I told you about it already, but I wanted to show it to you. Remember when I said he had a kitchen, a bedroom, a living room? This nigga had a shower outside. This one right here, the new one he's got, this nigga got cameras and shit. He got a camera on the front door. I was like, you know, this is the shit. But because of our conditioning, we think that that's barbaric. We think you're being a bum when you live out in the woods. Nah, bro. That's the way we're supposed to be living. Because you know what created homelessness? Fucking houses. Houses created homelessness. We're not even supposed to be doing that shit. Because homelessness, I mean, having a house, man, just means that you have to pay electric, water, someplace you have to pay for the trash, property tax. If anything happens to the house, you have to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas out in the woods, man, if you living out in the woods and you got your shit set up like him, what you paying? You paying Starlink and gas for your fucking generator. That's all I need. And some nails, you know, when you want to build your house. You got some nails, some insulation, you know, little shit to build your house. How much you think it costs them to build that shit, Missy? USS Liberty in the goddamn house. What's up? How you feel? I like that. USS Liberty. I like that. Oh, you want me to say the rest? Okay. USS Liberty, Iran-Contra affair. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, don't come over here. Come on, bro. Come on, bug. Come on, bro. I'll smoke on you. Why you gotta come in here in the first place? Come on, Wasp. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna get an incense. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back. Get some smoke out this bitch. Let's see if we can get your ass from around here. Put that right there. That looks like a good spot. It worked out perfect. I thank you. Oh, what's this? I don't mind if I do. Appreciate you. Y'all see what just happened? The bone got passed to me from myself. Projects were created for poor whites. That sucks. Actually, projects were created for black folks. And after they created them, they brought the drugs out there to the projects. Norris, what's happening? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Chisnat. They brought them out to the projects. Champ, what's happening? Welcome to the Chisnat. Welcome to the Chisnat. So after the motherfuckers, that's not even a wasp. You're not even a wasp. You just look like a wasp. You're just a regular bee with fucking aerodynamic wings to make you look like a wasp. You ever notice a wasp looks aerodynamic and shit? You actually don't have to pay for gasoline. Did you know you can grow your own fuel out of hemp? Yes, absolutely. But some of the machines may not work properly with them. Some of the newer machines, because you know they put all that shit in it. So if you build something that overrides their gas shit, they're gonna make it fuck up. You already know that. Just like the newer cars now run off what's that? What's that in the gas? Fuck, I can never think of that bullshit them white people have made up. Ethanol. Goddamn null. Okay? They done put ethanol in the gas now, and it's fucking up all the older cars. If you got an older car, it's fucking it up. Fucking it up. Monkey Man is in the goddamn house. Love that guy. I love that guy. And yes, you can make gas out of plastic too. You can make gas out of a lot of shit, man. Did you know that the older engines, man, you could probably put rubbing alcohol in the older engines. Man, me and my homegirl, she had a car. She had a 66 Mustang. Oh, that bitch was so sweet. Original everything. It was so fucking sweet, bro. I love that car. And I had just met her. And she gave me her car. She was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, yeah, my name's Shelton. What's your name? She's like, my name Robin Everett. I was like, damn, Robin, what's happening? She was like, yeah, well, I'm finna go to work at Burger King. I want to hang out with you later. You don't mind? Here, take my car. I was like, oh, shit. And I go out to the car, and it's a 66 Mustang. It ain't got no 302 in it, none of that shit. It just had like, I think it was like a fucking 4-cylinder or fucking, it wasn't even a 6. It couldn't even have been a 6. It was a 4-cylinder. I was thinking it was a slant 6, but no, it was a 4-cylinder. It had to be. But that motherfucker was beautiful. I loved that car, man. I forgot where I was going with the car story, but goddamn it, we're here now, ain't we? Oh no, we're here now. Another bone rib? I don't mind. You're gonna join me? Right on. Oh, okay, bro. There you go. Woo. All right. Fucking G, man. Don't even cough, huh? The Model T moonshiners would run that moonshine in the Model T. Hell yeah, the Model T was the shit. The Model T was that shit. But you know what? I don't know if this is exactly what we were talking about, but we're sporadic. We're just gonna run on it. So it trips me out that more people aren't living in the woods. Did you know that the government decided to make every property that isn't purchased is owned by the government? Did you know that the government owns all the deers? That's why you have to get a permit and a license. That's fucking crazy, isn't it? It's fucking crazy. That's fucking wild as shit, man. For a motherfucker to say, I own all the deers. No, motherfucker, you don't. I wish we can get rid of this government. I really do. But you can tell it's all going down. You can tell it's going down. You can tell that the ending is right there, bro. You know how when the end of the game come and everybody start moving crazy and yawning and shit? It's like that, man. It's like that. It's the end of the game. It's the end of the Monopoly game, y'all. It's the end of the Monopoly game. I kind of don't like where it's going as far as against. I know. I don't like where it's going as far as against the white people. I don't like that shit. because everybody's here and we all belong here because we're all here. We all just need to fucking get along. We need to stop spitting the agenda but it's true, but it's the agenda that all white people are fucking that white people are evil. Not all white people. I take that back. That white people are evil. I'm trying to keep an eye on this B, yo. That white people are evil and shit. But they are. They're the most violent people on the planet. And that's what's crazy. I think that B's loving the wind. Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful. If you're on a reservation, you don't have to worry about that shit either. And if you're native, you don't have to worry about that shit. Natives don't need a fucking fishing permit. He finally addressed all the school mass shootings. That's a band-aid on a fucking bullet wound, bro. He addressed all the school. I bet he didn't say, listen, y'all, all the crackers is out here killing motherfuckers in the mass school shooting. I bet he didn't say that. You know what would stop a lot of shit? You know what would stop a whole lot of shit, man? And this is a separate incident. It doesn't have nothing to do with that school shooting shit. But you know what would stop everything if they fucking made racism illegal? Just fucking make it illegal, man. Just make it fucking illegal. They did this shit with Asian hate crime, didn't they? Fuck around and hate on an Asian and see what happened. But the niggas that been here the whole goddamn time, you can fuck with them. You can hang them from trees. You can beat them and all type of shit. That's not a hate crime. He wants teachers to start carrying guns. I don't think teachers need to start carrying guns. I think that personally they need to just fucking put, what would be simpler than all the teachers carrying a gun? A fingerprint reader on the doors of the school. Every kid has their fucking fingerprint on every outer door of the school to get into the school, not on the fucking classrooms. The classrooms, only the teachers have the fingerprint to those. You see what I'm saying? Now wouldn't that be a lot easier though, OG? Imagine if this is the school, all the outside doors have a fingerprint reader on it, and all the kids' fingerprints are in this reader. I know. You can fucking grab a kid and be like, here, put your finger on it. I know, but that's just going too far. So now we got a classroom where only the teachers can open the door with their fingerprint. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the principal's office that only principal and the vice principal can open their door with their fingerprint. How about families go live in the woods and raise their own children instead of having the government? Oh my God. Fucking, hey, USS. Fucking right, man. Did you know, Liberty, that's the way we're supposed to be living? We are supposed to be tending to our own farms. In that fairy tale book they call the Bible, the storybook, they said that man's supposed to work by the sweat of his brow. They always equip that with you're supposed to be working at McDonald's or down at the local goddamn shop. No, working by the sweat of your brow means tending to your farm, planting your vegetables, planting your shit, slaughtering your cows and pigs and getting your eggs and doing your shit, building new shit on your property. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be I'm going to work for Joe Smuckatello to help Joe Smuckatello package his eggs. Fuck that. I got 20 chickens on my property. I ain't got to help him package shit. There's enough animals for everybody to have a cow, a goddamn chicken. If you got 5 or 10 chickens, nigga, you got eggs every goddamn day. I don't give a fuck. You got eggs every day if that's what you want to eat. If you got 3 or 4 milking cows and a couple cows that want to fuck with some bulls, you got it made. So maybe that's what they was talking about when they was going to give us our 40 acres and a goddamn mule. Because that's the way it's supposed to be, man. This little bullshit fenced off little areas and shit, that's so fucked up. I'm in a fenced off house. I'm supposed to be, of course, my shit would be fenced off because I have animals on it, but my shit's supposed to be expansive. But everybody wants to live by the cities. Everybody wants to live in the city, and that's the problem. That's the whole problem. That's where they get the overpopulation from, because everybody wants to live in the city or close to the city because that's where they work at. So, you got a city right here, and everybody's right here. But all out here is fucking country and mountains and fucking creeks and shit. That there's places in the United States that motherfuckers ain't even stepped foot on. There's places in the United States, inside where we live, y'all, inside where we've been living all our life. There's places in this motherfucker that we ain't never stepped foot on. Nobody's ever stepped foot on. How is that so? How is motherfucking I'm just making up a name, but how is the goddamn Farmer Joe's got 10,000 acres of land? Nigga, what the fuck? Do you really need 10,000 acre land? You don't even use but maybe 1,000 of those acres, but you got 10,000 acres of land. That's some bullshit. We should be, but listen, but USS, we've been conditioned to be this stingy. We've been conditioned and poisoned into being assholes because you can't put a big garden out in the middle of town and say, come pick the shit that you need. You can't do that. We've been conditioned to be stingy and fucking all for ourselves. So if you put a garden out there and tell you come pick the shit that you need, motherfuckers gonna be picking 40, 50 pounds of shit. I got 100 pounds of goddamn corn. Nigga, you're only eating like 4 ears of corn tonight and you got 50 pounds. See, we've been conditioned in that shit. On the reservation that I lived in when I was in California, USS, I was in California, Northern California. I lived on Hopland Reservation. And them motherfuckers tried to do a garden. And it was cool for a second, but then I guess they gave up on it. Everybody wasn't tending to it, but the process was good. It was good. And everybody would come down there like, well, I'm making some spaghetti tonight. Well, I need some tomatoes. I'm going to go out to the garden and grab me 2 tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? And go back in and chop them up, put them in my shit. Oh, I need another one. I'm going to go down there and grab one more tomato and put it in my shit. Of course, USS. That's the whole thing. Because if I cure you, then that shuts off the medical field. It shuts off a whole bunch of fields. But right now, you just think of the medical field. It shuts down the medical field. It shuts down the private doctors, medical field, the hospitals, all that shit. All that shit shut down. If everybody finally realizes that every disease and illness on the face of this planet, there's a cure for it. Every disease and illness on the face of this planet, there's a cure for it, and it's in your diet. But see, they don't want to tell you that. That's why they're fucking with the food. That's why they're poisoning the food and making it seedless, so you can't have your medicine. That's why they're doing all this to the vegetables and shit. And that's why, my friend, I'm starting with this. We're gonna start with these. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and start with these right here. Yeah, get out. You could have got out and you didn't. You just like to fly around in here, huh? You feel safe? I'm gonna get me some praying mantises and you flew out. Good deal. Get your ass up out of here. So the object is not to motherfucking to cure anything. The object is, you know what the object is to cure? The symptoms. That's the medical field's object, is to cure the symptoms. So if you come in coughing, we want to stop you from coughing. We don't want to figure out why you're coughing. We just want to stop that cough. So they give you this shit that fucking stimulates your lungs to fucking relax and not feel the urge to cough. Well, that's hazardous to your body. Isn't that hazardous to your body if you stimulate my lungs not to cough? Because in the first place, my lungs is coughing for a reason. They're coughing because they're trying to get an irritant out. But if I stimulate it to stop coughing, the irritant's still in there. Now it's spreading through my body. Now it turned into cancer. Now it did this. You know what I'm saying? That's right, champ. That's right, champ. The old Indian medicine men knew. You know what's fucked up, USS? Because the original Indians are black. That's what's crazy. And you're right, they did know. They even carried medicine bags with them. I feel like what I just said was shallow-minded of me as well, by saying that the old Indians were black, because they were, but what difference does that make? You only said the old Indian medicine. They knew. The old Indians and medicine men, they knew. Look how many recalls of food we have this year. Well, see, champ, you have to look bigger than that. You have to look bigger than that, champ. Look how many recalls of food they said we had. That's what you forgot to put in there. Look how many recalls of food they said we have. You know why? Because all this is an experiment, champ. All this is a test to see what you will comply to. If I tell you that there's a recall on this, will you stop eating it? If I tell you there's a recall on this, will you stop eating it? If I tell you there's a virus outside, will you stay in the house? If I tell you that tires have a gas in it, will you stop driving your car? They're testing us. All this is a test, champ. It's all a fucking champ, bro. It's all a test, champ. It's all a fucking test to see what will we comply to. Man, that shit was getting loud. Felt like it's getting louder. To see what would we comply to. And you should have noticed it because they pulled it out when they did the COVID, when they pulled out COVID. We followed the whole thing, champ. We followed, they had Event 201. Event 201 was a biography of them saying what could possibly happen if there was a pandemic. Let's say the pandemic is COVID. This is a movie. It's COVID. Okay, let's say there's a pandemic of COVID. What would happen? Okay, there would be a lot of deaths. The doctors would be scrambling to make a virus. They would shut down everybody so they could stay in the house. They would do this. This is what the movie did. And then weeks after that, they said that. Weeks after they said that, it wasn't months or years. Weeks after they said Event 201, what did they do? Boom, there's a pandemic. All right, all the doctors started doing shit. People started dying. The same fucking thing they said weeks before. And nobody really paid attention to it. They blew it off. They blew it off. These motherfuckers told us what they was finna do with the biography of Event 201 when they told us that shit. How the fuck you gonna tell us what you gonna do exactly? Hey, look at this, champ. Let's suppose that tomorrow, champ, just suppose, champ, that somebody kicked your door in, champ. What if somebody kicked your door in the morning, stole all your shit, and set your house on fire? What would you do? And then tomorrow morning, somebody kicks in your door, steal all your shit, and set your house on fire. Wouldn't you be like, wait a minute? That's exactly what the fuck just happened. That's exactly what they did to us. You know why? Because they wanted to see if we would stay in the house if they told us to. They wanted to see if you would shut down your motherfucking business if we told you to. Okay, y'all, these aren't goddamn what do they call them? I forgot what they call them, but these aren't business that need to stay open and shit. Okay, so mom and pop, you got to shut down. Mom and pop, you got to shut down, but the liquor stores were still open. Everything got to shut down, but liquor stores still open. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Oh, my bad. But I am. Something tells you I am smoking. That's what's happening. But you know when I start rambling, why does motherfucker do this every time, man? Every time. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm supposed to go over Gigi's house. What's going on, Missy? What you mean might be in a little bit of a pickle? Missy, let me ask you a question. After you say that, after you tell us what the pickle is, if you don't do that, god damn it. Nephew pissed off now. Because actually I'm supposed to be off. He said every time I fucking call you, you're on video. And look, okay, I will. All right. Yep. R.I.P. Chuck. Son of Man's in the house. What's up, big dog? Yeah, I'm gonna ease over there. Hang on, let me see something else, y'all. So yeah, I just got off the phone with nephew. Hey, you know what it's time for? Guess what it's time for? That's weird that you said pickle because I'm drinking. It's like weird pickled chips and tickle juice. Tickle juice popped into my head. You know what? Since everybody drinking, God damn it, I need me some apple juice. Brasicolo chosondong. I got the chill because I got one tongue. To my dear brothers, Noomsi, to my brothers and my sisters, with all my love from my heart, may you live long. Wait a minute. May you live long and prosper. I wish nothing but good on all of y'all. Nothing but good on everyone. It look like it's finna rain, Missy. Missy Juice. Missy Jeans. It look like it's finna rain. Ain't damn piece of sun out here, y'all. Damn piece of sun. The clouds over there dark as hell. Y'all can't even see the darkness because of the way my shit look. My shit just look ragged and green, dude. Hold on. What happened? Yeah, you can't even see that it's dark over there. Oh, it's so dark out here right now. It's like, oh my god, that's why I got the light on. So you know it's dark out this bitch. Missy Jeans. The Pogo app. Hold on, man. And he's gonna go over there and he's gonna peep the scene and see what's going on, see how how everybody's feeling, and then he's gonna call me and tell me to pull up or not. So then I feel like she needs it. I feel like now she needs to be around people. Like she been fucking sulking all day. Y'all don't know, man. Gigi is a Libra too, and Libras are very. Oh my god. You know how Libras are. This is fucking ridiculous. That shit, fuck out of here. I'm getting started fire on the goddamn carpet. Beer to the rescue. Uh-oh. More beer to the rescue. Yeah, stop the carpet from burning. Pour beer on the floor. Is it already raining? Well, it sounds like it is. I done tried the gaming apps, including Pogo, and didn't get anything. Champ said he made over $300 so far. Champ is a go-getter. That nigga go get that motherfucking money. You ain't knowing? Look at all them jewels and shit Champ got. This nigga got a generator, an e-bike. What broke nigga even got an e-bike? Not one. You know what I mean, Jelly Beans? I'm finna beat some games, goddammit. Oh, it is raining. Oh shit, y'all, we done caught the rain. Yeah, baby. We done caught the motherfucking rain. Yeah, yeah. I might have to move that fan. It must be raining sideways because I don't hear it on the top. I hear it barreling. It's just sprinkle, dangle, linkle, linkle, linkety do. I got a sprinkle, baby, want to sprinkle for you. Even Soldier Boy is playing the absent you. Can't find out how to play Missy. What's up with dude? That's a bug. Bong ribs, anyone? It got even darker, y'all. Look how dark it is now. Wait a minute. That don't even make no difference, do it. Go ahead, Bug. Just leave me alone. I know you like me. I like you too. Go on. Now he's not gonna go outside because it's raining. I don't want you to go outside. Just don't fuck around over here, man. I like to hear the big horse drops on the top of the roof because it's a tin roof. Don't y'all like to hear that shit? Click, 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 click. It's like, yes. Yeah, but you can't hear it. Oh, you can see big rain over there. You guys can't see it, though. It's motherfucking big rain over there in the corner. Let's see if I can get to it. Look at that. Look at that. You can see it even looks kind of misty over there. That's big rain. But it ain't raining over here. That's Florida for you. It's raining hard as a bitch over here, y'all. And I'm like a football field's distance away. And it's not even raining hard. I can literally see the drops over there. Look over here. No rain. No rain. Look over here. All misty. See that misty part? That's the rain. You can see the misty right there, too. That's the rain. Oh, it's coming now. Okay, here it comes. That's crazy. It was raining over there, but not over here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Real. Now we can hear it. There it comes. I'm sorry, y'all. I get motherfucking cozy when it starts raining. I usually be in the garage, but I'm sorry. Missy. I can't get over that motherfucking dude's house, Missy. This nigga got a Starlink. He live in the woods. He got a fucking Starlink, an air conditioner, a fan. This nigga live in the woods. We haven't asked that nigga how he take a shower yet, but apparently he got a little bit of money. I wonder if he live in a house and just built that shit and be telling y'all that, hey, look, this is what I built, y'all. But it really looked kind of like he living out there, though. Because he done built some shit. Oh, shit, Missy is on the way. Hey, Missy, meet me in California. I'll pay for your ticket and send it over there. Where you at again? Where you at? Hurry up so I can send it over there now. God, it's raining hard now. Shit. Oh, shit. Goddamn. Look, it's super cloudy over there now. Like, that's all rain. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and fall in love. He got robbed by two men with a shotgun. Wait a minute. Hold on, champ. Wait a minute. I'm not wearing my jewelry anymore. Hey, champ. You seen that? Did you see that fucking that Cuban link I got? Have you ever seen me wear it? You know, I wanted it so bad and I fucking finally got it. And now it's just like, you can't even wear that motherfucker, man. You can't even wear that shit. But it is an investment. It is an investment. But the hell yeah, big pun. You already know what time it is. It's raining hard as a bitch. I ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm going to get you high, Craig. Come on, big pun. You ain't got shit to do. I'm going to get you high, Craig. But I say, get a choo-choo. Baby, who knew you do? I like this, y'all. I'm sorry. Cue the thunder. We need just a little lightning and cue the thunder in 5, okay? Minutes. Why you gonna be in the gym, Missy? Missy, you always in the gym. I don't like it too much. I don't like that you be in jams, Missy. I don't enjoy it. It's not fun for me. Just letting you know, it's not fun for me. Hell yeah, I love the rainy weather, man. If you don't stop playing with me, ooh. It's cozy out here, Uni. Uni, if you was out here, would you be chilling with me, smoking and eating some shrooms and shit, nigga? Woo. Uni, you ever been in the backyard? You ain't never been in the backyard, have you? Got the little barn back there. Got the little motherfucking. Got the old goddamn. The. I guess the camera's doing it enough justice. It looks bigger in real life, but it's all good. Nobody lives behind us. That's a business. Unfortunately, that's the motherfucking water treatment place. And unfortunately, that's where all the shit goes. So sometimes in the summer times, it stinks like a motherfucker out here because that's where all the shit in the neighborhood goes. But it's rare that it stinks. You don't really smell it. You know they got all that keep it smelling good type shit if it's in the neighborhood. You know they don't really have that. But some days it'd be like, oh my God, but I can't smell shit. Ain't that fucking crazy? Hey, Uni, Chim, everybody in the chat, what do you think that's from? I can smell weed, I can smell cigarettes, I can smell this incense. But if somebody, it's like if there's shit on the floor, I can't really smell it. I can't smell it. If there's a whole bunch of, like when I was in prison, we was in this hallway. There's a whole bunch of musty niggas in the hallway waiting to go to chow. There's like 100 niggas in the hallway waiting to go to chow. Everybody just close. Musty niggas. And I couldn't smell them. People in there ready to throw up. They're like, oh God, it smells so bad in here. I can't smell shit. You think that's priority smelling or what do you think that's from? I can't smell like super foul smells. But like I said, weed, I can smell an incense. I can smell when somebody's smoking a cigarette. I can smell a plant. I can't smell roses. I can't smell tulips. I can't smell the fruity flowers like that. What do you think that's from? That's weird to me. Well, goddamn it, let's smoke on it and think about it. Maybe it'll come to me. Who's at my front door? A goddamn duck. Oh, champ. But check this out. I can smell when women are on their period. Certain times of the month, I can't go into like Walmart or like any of the big stores. I can't go to the mall certain times of the month. Because women, for the most part, like have their cycle like within a couple weeks apart. All women, maybe a week apart. All women, and it's like, oh my God, it doesn't stink. It doesn't stink. It actually kind of smells kind of sweet, but it's overwhelming. It's like, oh, it's like, I remember the first time it happened, man, I was in the store with my wife. We walked in the store, and I told my wife, I said, I can smell you. I said, you're on your period? She was like, yeah. I was like, damn, I can smell it. She was like, oh my God, does it stink? I was like, no, it doesn't stink. Don't get it wrong. You can't tell a woman that you smell her period because she's automatically going to think it stinks. It's like, no, it doesn't stink. It really doesn't. It smells really sweet, but it's overwhelming. It's like too much sweetness. It's like too much good pussy in that bed. That's what it was. It was like, and it'd be like, and like I can't breathe. Like it stops my breathing. Like I got to walk out. Is this weird or is it just me? It's not the blood. It's a certain smell. I've even smelt a cologne that they made, a woman's perfume that smells just like period. Then it's like, oh my God, please don't spray too much. If they spray it light, it smells really good. Blood doesn't really bother me. Maybe if it's a lot of it, it probably would, but it doesn't really bother me. You got to remember, I'm a butcher by trade. That was my original trade, was a butcher. I used to be a butcher for Winn-Dixie, or a meat cutter, as they say. I wasn't quite a butcher yet. I was an apprentice yet. Isn't that wild shit, though? That's crazy. I never smelt what's her name on her period. No, that's crazy. It was like, I don't know, that little bitch had the perfect pussy. Like, it never smelled. It never had any smell to it at all, point blank and period. And this bitch selling pussy. Like 20, 30 niggas a day. Never had one smell to it. That shit's crazy as fuck. And it wasn't because my nose was fucked up. It was like that bitch never had a smell. I don't think my wife ever had a smell either, no. My wife never had a smell. I never smelled one like, damn, your pussy stink. The Bay Harbor Butcher, you better stop making up accusations like that. Do I look white? See what I did? You see what I did? Oh, the sun's coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day in pain and sorrow, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Mike is in the goddamn house. If you don't stop playing with Mike, I'm gonna have to smoke to that one, Mike. Look, y'all, it's raining. Look, this is Florida shit here, yo. It's raining. Look, the sun out. You can see it on the ground. The sun out. The sun out like a motherfucker. Look, it's all sunny, but yet it's raining. That's peculiar. Whoa. Whoa, baby. Get your hands up. Go ahead, get them up. Get them up. Get your hands up, bro. Did I say get your hands up? Get them up, nigga. Get them up. Get them up. Oh, you got jokes, huh? Whoo, bro, hold on, my nigga, hold on. Are we both gonna pull the trigger, or we just gonna play with it? I don't feel like pulling the trigger, because if I pull the trigger, you gonna pull the trigger, and we both gonna die. And that's all. Which one was that, champ? Which one was that? Don't tell me that was old dog. Multiple seizures. You know what that comes from, champ? It comes from one of two things or both things. Eating this fucked up poisonous food or taking medications or both together. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. I knew that's who it was. I already knew. Ain't that some shit? I already knew who the fuck it was. That's crazy. My homeboy has seizures too, motherfucking Brose. He has seizures too. He don't have them. I don't know if he has them bad enough, but I tell everybody, listen, bro, you can stop all that shit if you change your fucking diet. I mean, really change it. Don't dibble and dabble like, oh, I'm gonna stop eating red meat, but I'm gonna still eat chicken and fish. Just stop eating meat, period. Fucking point blank and period. Stop eating that shit. Because it's easier to put that poison in living animals and then fucking kill them and feed them to y'all. It's so easy. It's so easy to fill a cow with steroids and then feed them to y'all. You know why they feed them with? You know why they give them steroids? Here's what they told us why they give them steroids. They give them steroids to make them bigger. That's what they told us. But when you give people steroids, what do you give them a steroid for? Because they have a disease. They have an illness. That's why they give these animals steroids. Because they have a fucking disease or illness. So they pump them full of steroids. Unfortunately, it makes them bigger too. And now you're eating that shit. They done cured them of their little disease. And now you're eating it. How much of that disease did they cure? Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Everybody thinks that lions go out and cook their meat because they're carnivores, and all carnivores go out and cook their meat and eat it. People really think they're carnivores, man. I'm a fucking carnivore. Look at these teeth. Does that look like a lion's teeth or even a dog's tooth or even a cat's tooth? No, their shit is like long and curved. Their shit is long and curved back for tearing shit. Our shit is not long and curved. These are not canines. These are incisors. That's what there are. Incisors, not canines. Incisors. due to steroid use? Because they're not fucking sick and they're pumping themselves full of this stupid shit. It's like, bro, if you want to get big, man, do the work. Do the motherfucking work. If you want to get big, do the goddamn work. That's the same thing I say about diets. If you want to lose weight, man, do the goddamn work. Don't go get that stomach cut out shit. Don't do none of that stupid shit. Go do the goddamn work. Brazil, true. Yeah, your beautiful trees. Sagala trees. So who's in here? Uni, you still here? Is that Ray Moore in the house? Ray Moore in the goddamn house. So I told this story before, you guys. So there's a thing that we call virtually, where I can fuck anybody from miles away. Monkey knows. Everybody knows. Everybody's been here knows. I can fuck a woman in China right now. I can fuck a movie star right now, mentally, from using my mind. So I'm sitting here and I'm fucking with my neighbor. She's going in, like, she goes back to her shed. Shit. So she goes back to her motherfucking shed right here. She's all, oh my God, oh something. Somebody comes from over here. The person was transparent. You remember the movie Predator? You remember when they had that suit on and you could see through them? Somebody came over here, ran down the top of the fence. I could see them. I could see him, but he was transparent. He ran down the top of the fence, jumped on my shed, jumped on this fence, ran down the top of this fence, jumped over this fence, and met her in the shed and said, don't do that with him. He's not one of us. And I watched him run all the way back over here. Jump on my shed, jump on the fence, and jump over. I sat here and literally, I was like this. I was like this, bro. Don't do that shit with him. He's not one of us. I was like, what the fuck? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did you know that they're doing that to barns too? They're called barn dominiums. Stop saying that, Ray. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, Ray. Just because you don't see shit doesn't mean that it's not happening. Please don't do that, bro. Let me ask you a question, Ray. Have you ever smoked anything and seen shit like that? So why the fuck would you think that I could smoke some shit and see some shit like that? Why? Does it make sense that you could smoke something and see some shit like that? Bro, I'm not a kid and I'm not in the habit of lying. I know you were just asking a question, but I'm definitely not in the habit of lying. Definitely not. And if you've been in here a while now, like everybody else has, like there's a few people that's been in here a while, like Moosey, Champ, Monkey Man. You know, these are the people that's been in here while Missy's been here the longest. She's heard these stories. Monkey's actually witnessed shit that I've showed him. Missy probably has too, but it's just like, it's not a joke, bro. These are the people that are involved with the shit that you see. People like this. I've never seen this person in here before. So these are the people that come in here and be like, oh, you're smoking drugs. Don't believe that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? When you guys have been in here and seen that shit. Seen it. Y'all have been in here and seen it. And the people that come in here, Son of Man seen it. Son of Man watched it with me. He watched the video. He watched it. He was in the video live with me one night and watched that shit. Seen a witch flying across my shit. He's seen it. Watched it with me. He watched it with me. It was a live video. And it was just like, it was a cool night, but there was a lot of shit that was going on. There was people in the TV, people behind me, all types of shit. Because shit follows me. But always remember this. Just because you don't believe something, or just because you haven't seen something, you can't discredit people that are telling you something just because you've never seen it. You know what I'm saying? You've never seen it. Yes, Sherry. I was sitting there and I had we're on a live video, and I turned my camera towards my TV like this. I got a 65-inch in my bedroom. The TV was turned off. All of a sudden, the TV grew hair. You can see hair on the TV. Son of Man, you could tell him better than I could. Oh yeah, he just said it right there. So I'm smoking weed with all the shit that I see in the room. Like I see a dude, like I can see a reflection of a guy in my TV. So it meant that he's probably standing beside me or he's in the TV. So I started blowing smoke to them. And all of a sudden, this witch is flying by on a broom, leaning forward like this. And she looks over at me and I blow the smoke. I blow smoke. The smoke went down and up into the TV and she went and kept riding. Me and Son of Man sat right there and watched that. And I said, oh my God, because it was weird. I said, oh my God, did you see this shit? Did you see this shit? And Son of Man was like, yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, oh my God. Because I had never seen that one before. I had seen many witches, but I never seen that go from me right here into the TV. Like it literally went into the TV. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy. But if someone tells you, Ray, that they seen a ghost, what would you say? You would say, man, you ain't seen no motherfucking ghost. Why? Because you didn't see one. If someone said to you, hey, Ray, I seen a gargoyle, you would say, no, you didn't, because I haven't seen one. This is how shallow-minded people think. No, it's all good. This is how shallow-minded people think. Shallow-minded people don't think that you ever seen or witnessed anything because they haven't. I understand shallow-minded people, and I still love you. I'm not trying to disrespect you by saying that. I just recognize what's going on, and I understand. See? That's because you know that. But have you ever seen one? Let me ask you a question, Sherry. If I told you that I seen a gargoyle, would you believe me? Excuse me. If I told you that I seen a horse man thing, I always say that because I don't know what they call them. If I told you I seen a half horse, half man thing, would you believe me? If I told you I seen a pterodactyl, if I told you I seen a giant, would you believe me? But it's true. I've seen all these things. I've seen them. I've literally seen them. I got a page on this page right here. Oh, I don't know if this is Wake and Bake Inc. or not. On my channel, Wake and Bake Inc., I got a thing called Story Time, and I tell you all the shit that I've seen. There is a such thing as Men in Black. Now, I don't know if they fucking do aliens or I don't know what they do, but there is an organization called Men in Black. I don't know if it's like they show it on TV. I don't know none of that. But I've heard of the organization. Oh, Missy, your money ain't hit yet? My money been hit. My money hit like last night, Missy. Ghosts. I read that already, but but are ghost fragments of people that passed away? I don't think it's fragments of people that passed away. I think it's fragments of different realities or different dimensions. That's what I believe it is. Like, because when you die here, you don't even know that you died. You're immediately transported to wherever the fuck you go, either another dimension, another multiverse, another wherever you go, you're fucking like you're like, oh, I'm dying, oh, I die, and immediately as soon as this body dies, I'm somewhere else, ASAP, that quick. You don't even notice it. You're like, oh, imagine it being like this, like this body dies and you wake up and you're in your bed dreaming. Imagine it like that. This body dies, you fall down or you get hit by a car, whatever happens to you, and you wake up. As soon as this body dies, you wake up and you're in a dream. Imagine if that's every time that you go to sleep and dream, imagine if that's you living a different one of your realities, a different multiverse. You're in a different multiverse where maybe you're a giant, or maybe you're a female, or maybe you're something different. Maybe it's a cartoon, maybe it's something different. These are what we call dreams. But this one's just orchestrated. It's called the Matrix, for lack of a better term, but it's orchestrated. This dream is just orchestrated. There's boundaries to it and all type of shit. You can only do so much until you learn how to master it. Until you learn how to master it. But just understand everything that I'm telling you guys right now is not something that I'm guessing. It's not something that I'm thinking. It's not something that I'm believing. It's what it is. Wormholes, or rather realms that you go to, but the body creates its own fragment of reality in this realm. Absolutely, Sherry. Absolutely. Because you are the architect I am the architect. Fucking champ, you're the architect. Son of man, you're the architect. Everybody's the architect of your own reality. Everyone is. You're the architect of your own shit. And it's just layers upon layers upon layers. That's all it is. So in my reality, you may be what they call an NPC. Of course, you kind of know what's going on in the other reality, and it's brought to you as a deja vu. Very good, Sherry. I'm glad you're in here. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Monkey. And I'm so glad you came back through here. Now, since you're here, Monkey, you know what it's time for, bro. Stop playing with me. You already know what it's time for. It's time to put it in the air. We had a nice little rainstorm out here, Monkey. It's just beautiful. Monkey, you seen my backyard a million times, man. Here, I'm going to show it to you again. I love my backyard, man. When's the last time you was back here, Monkey? It's been a while, huh? I couldn't believe, again, somebody this fucking morning said, oh my God, you're living with your mom? You know, oh shit. That is that real street nigga right there? Y'all go ahead and give it up for nephew in the house, y'all. RSN dash cam in the house. There go nephew, son of man. Yeah, it's been a minute. So damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Nephew confused me now. I was just like, oh shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was important too. Deja vu, when the body hits the same exact emotional aspect, and in another reality, it's like deja vu. Yes, because it's an echo. So when someone passes away, they create their own realms. Time isn't linear. Time definitely isn't linear, but no one passes away. No one passes away. That's one thing you do not have to ever worry about. No one passes away. You don't die. Your avatar does, but that's like wrecking your car and having to get a new car. This avatar is like your car. Same fucking thing. When you wreck your car, do you get reborn again? No, when you wreck your car, you go get a new one. It's the same motherfucking thing with this shit. You wreck this motherfucker, time to get a new one. It's an elevation. Or you stay in the same realm. There's a lot of shit going on in here, y'all. Oh, you're biting the fuck out of me, wasn't you? That nigga was over here with a knife and fork, like, yes, sir. Motherfucker. Nigga talking that shit. Mosquito was eating the fuck out of me, y'all. Yeah. Don't mind if I do, thank you. They said that GTA 6 was hacked and it may be done free. Death is a body experience, death is an avatar experience. Same thing. But you don't experience it. Your avatar does, but you don't experience it. It took you that long to bring the thunder. You guys know we're staying on here extra long now. Look at this. We've been on here an hour and 5 minutes. I usually only stay on here fucking an hour. But because Sherry's in here with such fucking interesting conversation of things that I really know about. It's not really possession. It's kind of like emergence, like emerging. I know what you're talking about though, but it's more of emerging than a possession, even though it's a takeover. But you can't literally just come and take over somebody's body. It's got to be some type of merging, or you get what you see when motherfuckers are really possessed when they start walking all fucked up and shit. They can't fucking control the whole body and shit. When you see people moving like that, they can't control their body. Think about it. If you want to put it in that term, I was trying to put it in layman's. People are starting to understand their importance, though. People are starting to see their importance. People are starting to see how easy it is to move around. But it's a long way to go still. It's a long way to go. Let's get the fancy bowl out. Fancy time, fancy pants. Got my fancy bowl. Oh, we might have to pack this motherfucker again. It's not feeling too fancy. That's it. Oh, it fits right on my leg too while I pack the bowl. Look at that. It's perfect. Just fits right there. It's little legs and everything. Yeah. When you know you're gonna put a bowl like that, stop playing with me. You know, Sherry. Do you know that I'm clairvoyant? Did you know I can see people's intentions? Did you know I can hear people's thoughts? Did you know I can hear people? I can hear other people talking. I can hear like I don't know if it's different dimensions of people talking, but it's like certain areas I can hear a lot of people talking. Sometimes I've discovered it's like people in that building or people down the street because I can hear a lot for some fucking reason. I don't know. Maybe because I asked for it. Because I said one day when I was really distraught a long time ago, I said, "Man, I just want to be able to hear and see everything. That's all. God damn." Because I was fucking arguing with my wife. I just wanted to see everything and hear everything. And suddenly I can start hearing motherfuckers down the street talking. I can hear motherfuckers like 103rd Street is like a half a mile from my house, and I can hear the cars down there. It's but everybody's clairvoyant, but they just gotta yeah, I hear you. It's just that they gotta get into their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like open their shit up. I don't know how I did it or when it happened. Well, I do know when it happened, but I don't know if I did anything to make it happen or I don't know what happened. I just know that I just know that I can hear and see a lot of shit now. And also, this is why I tell people that I see the things that I see, like the gargoyles, the pterodactyls, because all the realms are fucking running on layers. And if you're not vibrating at a certain vibrational pattern, you won't see the shit. Why do you think certain people see Bigfoot, but you don't see Bigfoot? You might go to the same goddamn woods, but you don't see Bigfoot. Why do you think you don't see him? Because you're not vibrating at the same vibrational level as he is or she is. I know. I know. We'll go for another 20 minutes, you guys. That's the legit way of putting this, Cherry. But a lot of people don't understand it when you speak like that. You know what I'm saying? Real creatures in the woods. Of course, people are running into creatures because they're here, bro. It's more of what they're putting in into and on their body, Sherry. It's more of what you're putting into and on your bodies that's stopping everybody from reaching their clairvoyance or reaching their true skills. I call them skills. Some people call them gifts. Some people call them arts. Some people call it the craft. I remember when I first seen that tall white man. That shit kind of, the ones that I seen in California didn't really fuck with me, but it was kind of the scary one I seen here. You guys got to realize like the tall whites get taller when they're older. When they're old, that's why they walk like that. They're so fucking big. This motherfucker's like 10 feet tall, and niggas walking like. And I'm looking at them like, God, the niggas right next door in their front yard. And I was sitting on my front porch, and I'm just looking at him like, and I knew it, but I don't think he seen me. Of course, they knew I was there. Yeah, but it's when they get older. When they're younger, they're tall, but they're not that tall. The older they get, the taller they get. So you know they're about to expire from their avatar or from what they're into when they're that tall. Those are the older ones. Why is that missing? I know you. Are you going to get some? What's that? Patapeak? Yeah, they knew I was there, son of man. They always know I'm there. That's why they always follow me. Because of perceived resonance. I have to disagree with that one, Sherry. I have to disagree with that one. People are seen in this realm because of vibrational patterns. It's not perceived. It's not a perceived resonance because you can't trick the cosmos. You can't fool the cosmos into making me see something because I want to see something. So I'm vibrating high. You can't fool it into that. Your shit has to be legit. The cosmos, whatever you want to call it, it knows. It fucking knows. If you're fucking bullshitting around, it knows. It fucking knows. Trust me. It knows. Cosmos knows every move. You can't fool it. You can't trick it into being some perceived resonance. It's not perceived. Those are clever words, but it's not perceived. Realize who you're talking to. I have to disagree with that one. I agree with you on every point up until this one, sure. But maybe that's you learning, or maybe that's me learning. But this is why people talk and people have conversations like this, so we can learn things. You can't. You can't fool the cosmos because the cosmos knows you, not your avatar. Your cosmos knows you. Your avatar wants to fool the cosmos. That's your connection with your avatar, wanting to lie, wanting to be deceitful. That's your avatar doing that shit. When you sever the connection between you and your avatar and realize that you're separate from your avatar, which means you have a higher being, a higher resonance, if you will. When you separate that, then you start seeing the truth. You start understanding what the fuck's going on. I agree with that. I agree with that part, Sharon. I've seen a lot of shapeshifters too. I've seen people shapeshift right in front of me. None of this world, Sherry. You're absolutely right. None of this motherfucking world. See now, some things that I noticed that you're speaking on, Sherry. You're very knowledgeable about it, but some things I noticed that you're speaking on is is your flesh speaking. Like it's the connection between you and your flesh speaking. It sounds like you're starting to receive the separation of you and this body. It sounds like you're starting to receive the separation, but there's still some connection that keeps you wondering about shit you should already know about because you're stronger than that. I took a process that helped me understand the duality of shit, but I don't know if it was the right process. It was just my process. You know, I got rid of ego first. Ego was the first thing that I had to get out of there. And ego is in everything. Like, you know, when you walk down the street and you trip over the fucking curb or something, you look back to see if anybody's looking. That's ego. That's ego too. All that's ego. I had to get rid of all that shit. All that shit, man. Sometimes ego still creeps up, but my ego, Solo, what's happening? Welcome to the chat. Oh, Lizard just dropped down. My ego is like, my ego always wanted to speak first, and my ego was always on some bullshit. Sherry, my ego was always on some fucking bullshit. Like if somebody says something, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? What you said? Pull a pistol, just stupid shit. Pistol whipping, nigga. That was my ego doing all that stupid shit. And I was like, bro, as I got older, my avatar, this avatar right now, Sherry, this avatar is 59 years old. Now I'm way older than that, but this avatar is 59 years old. It's starting to age backwards because that's as far as it goes. But I don't know. It's just people need to understand what's really going on. And if you understand what's really going on, it would be fucking beautiful and amazing. Sherry, I wish you would have seen my video this morning. I showed a video while I was on video of a Facebook video. How many times are you going to say video? And this guy was talking about, he used to be a doctor and his eyes were open now. His eyes were open. And he was talking about a whole bunch of shit. I won't even attempt to re-explain it to you because I don't want to butcher it. It was a fucking beautiful moment. Even the look on his face, you could see a softness. You could feel like, it felt like he was talking to, like, it felt like he had the information of Jesus. Like he was like that. Like you could see the fuck, how do I say it? Like you could see the power in his face when he was talking. It was like his face was just like, oh, you guys are in this moment and blah. And it was just like, it was so fucking beautiful. I wish you would have seen it. Faith is the why. To agree, align in faith, it's the why. Faith is just a belief. That's all it is. You believing in what you believe in. I believe that plant's going to grow another inch in a minute. I have faith that it's going to do that. Faith is one of those man-made words that just, you know what, Sherry? I'll tell you this, Sherry, and I mean this from my heart. And I'm going to speak to your soul from this one. I wish that we could stop using words again. I wish that we could stop speaking again. There was a time, long time ago, that we didn't speak. I just said, this is how we spoke. And when you spoke like that, telepathically, when you spoke like that, you couldn't lie. Because if I connect to you telepathically, you sense my feelings. You sense everything that's going through my body and my mind. That's why I wish we can get back to that. I wish we can get back to where we didn't use this. Because every time you use this, when you're talking to people, it sounds like a lie. It could be a lie. I made a conscious decision to stop lying. And I could say that I don't lie anymore. But if there's a cop around and you're trying to catch me for some shit and I have to lie to get out of it, I'm probably going to lie. But I try not to lie when I talk to people. Like when I tell you I've seen a gargoyle, I'm not lying. Does it mean that it's true? Not necessarily. It just means that I'm not lying. I seen it with my own eyes. Was I high? Negative. Did I just come off a high? Negative. Have I been up for days? Negative. Have I been drinking? Negative. Did I take some mushrooms? Negative. I hadn't taken shit. I hadn't taken a fucking thing. Solar. Words and language is a divider. Energy is universal. Absolutely. Solar, that is fucking, those words should be etched in a book. They probably are, but they should be. That was beautiful. I'm waiting for the deposit to hit the room. Right on, Missy. You'll be there. Just be patient, Missy. Be patient. It's coming. All you got to do is be patient. You ever heard the saying, Missy, that a waited on phone never rings? You're sitting there looking at the phone, waiting for the ring, and never rings. The minute you forget about it, it happens, don't it? Bomb is right there. So just be patient, little one. Everything will be okay. I am smoking permanent gelato. I think it's permanent marker in a gelato. I never looked it up yet, but I'm smoking permanent gelato. It's pretty tasty, bro. It's pretty fucking delicious if you ask me, looking ass. Oh, my bad. We're gonna pack it up again and get it going. Now, just to let you guys know, I usually only stay on here an hour in the afternoon, but I haven't been doing any nightcaps, and I've been missing the evening shows, and I ain't got shit to do. So fuck it. May as well sit in the backyard and smoke in the rainstorm, huh? I could go into the office, but I don't feel like it's fresh air out here. It feels nice. You guys like the outside better than the garage, don't you? Even though the garage has sound effects and all that other shit. Throughout my life, my spiritual eyes were open when I was a baby. They did this conjure spell where I almost died, and I've tried avoiding it ever since. My dad cheated so definitely. Sherry, I've seen that before. I've seen it with you before. And let me tell you something about this, Sherry. I'm glad you said that. I was waiting for you to say this. I was waiting for you to tell me this, Sherry. Thank you. I was waiting for you to tell me this. Sherry, there was no fucking spell done on you. I promise you. This was your original path. This was supposed to be your path. This was meant to be your path. Everything that happened to you had to happen. It had to happen to bring you to this path. Even you coming in here speaking to me, it had to happen to get you to this path. Now you're on your journey. I don't know your destination. But keep your path in mind. Keep your path in mind. I take that back. I do know your destination, but I can't tell you. I know it sounds fucked up, but I know it sounds like, oh, that motherfucker just, that's like, man, I caught a big ass 15-foot fish, man. I had to let him go. I know what it sounds like. I'm sure what it sounds like. But Sherry, think about this. I'm not going to ask you if you had a near-death experience ever before, but perhaps, listen. You know how I said that you never know when you die? You never know if you ever died. You'll never know. So those near-death experiences that you had, maybe they wasn't so near. Maybe it was a death experience. Maybe you moved to an alternate universe, an alternate realm, an alternate path. There was an instance, Sherry, of a story that I told before that during my fucked up days, I got shot at for no fault of mine, but I got shot at. And these shots were so precise, it had to have fucking hit me. It had to have. It had to have, Sherry. There's no way that these bullets could have missed me. No way. But yet, I still kept running. And those people took off across the street running. Now, the next day, Sherry, or the day after that, everything in the house was gone. I lived in a rooming house. There were 6 rooms in this house, but only 4 of them were 5 of them were occupied. Only 5 of the rooms were occupied. So when these people came in accusing me of something, and I took off and they shot at me, I believe that I died. That instant, I died. Because, like I said, the next 2 days, everybody moved their shit out. I didn't see nobody move nothing. I didn't hear no trucks pull up. I ain't see nobody. We're packing our shit up and leaving. Nobody came and told me shit. Nothing. I just walked out my door one day, Sherry, and everybody was gone. There was a refrigerator downstairs, a freezer that was sitting in the hall. That bitch was gone. The refrigerator was empty. All the room doors were open. All the rooms were empty. Nobody's clothes was in them. Sounds like what happens when somebody gets shot or killed, doesn't it? I'm not saying that I died then, but it's a real possibility. It's a real possibility. Wasn't too long after that I started seeing all this crazy shit that I tell you that I see. And people are like actively like tracking me. People are actively tracking me. I swear to God, I'm not paranoid. I'm not sitting here going, oh man, motherfuckers watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's not like that. I'm not even talking like that. This motherfucker's probably actively tracking you too, Sherry. Do you know why? Because you're starting to recognize the skills that you have. See, the people that come in here and be like, man, that's fairy tale. You ain't seen that shit. You ain't done that shit. Those are the motherfuckers you got to watch out for. Those are the motherfuckers that come in here not believing the shit that you say that you seen. But they seen you. They seen you. When if Sheriff, you came on here and was like, man, I seen a giant in the fucking woods or in the forest one day. And all of a sudden, a motherfucker come on your page that you never seen before, and they be like, "Get the fuck out of here! That's some bullshit." And they don't say nothing else. Those are the motherfuckers that are watching you. It just is what it is. It's a bitch being clairvoyant because you know shit before it happens. It doesn't make me better. It just makes me locked in. That's what it makes me locked in. I want y'all to lock the fuck in. That's it, Sherry. Exactly. It's not theoretically. Well, I guess it is got to be theoretically. For the knowledge of the humans, it has to be theoretically. Okay, so theoretically, you always move to a dimension when you survive. Absolutely. And this was the dimension that I survived in. And once I survived in this dimension, Sherry, everything started going awry. Everything started going crazy. Because you remember, you're the architect of your own reality. So if I died and now another reality was created for me, now motherfuckers know me across the globe. I can go to a state that I've never been to in the United States and a motherfucker will know me. Hey Sheldon, how you doing? That's some crazy shit, man. That's scary when that happens to me. It used to be scary. I remember when I first got here, I heard a motherfucker go, "Is that Buddha bot?" And I remember I looked at what's her face and I said, "Did you just hear that?" She said, "What?" I said, "Somebody said, is that Buddha bot?" She said, "Well, ain't you Buddha bot?" Bitch, I just got here. I came from California. I just got to Florida. How does a motherfucker know is that Buddha bot? Bitch, I ain't famous. The fuck? You seen a horse man thing? Don't I always say that every time no son of man? Because I never remember what the fuck it is. The half horse, half man thing. I never know what it is. Could it be a man that was standing beside a horse and that's all you seen? Horses and man's different sizes are different. Son of man. Son of man. Champ. Sharing. Could you imagine being half horse and half man or half woman? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine the sense of that fucking power? Oh my god, that would be so fucking awesome, bro. Because horses are powerful as shit. But could you imagine? They're not called horsemen. It's not a minotaur because a minotaur is like half bull, half man. But there's a thing that they call them that the good old white folks call them. Life is so beautiful. I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so blessed to know each and every one of you. Not blessed to be less, but favored to be more. Squad goals. So hopefully, Sherry, by next year, I can have my book out. I have a book that's already written, Sherry. I don't know if you've seen it already, but I have a book in my garage that's already written. I got the whole cover, all the pages. The book's written. I just got to get it copied. Clairvoyance and cannabis. Cannabis and clairvoyance. Your half horse below the belly. Oh, isn't that nice? You're lying to yourself. That's cute. That's so cute. Oh, I like it. See what I did there? What did I say? I know. Chiway Nation. Michigan to get more stuff. Missy, have you did what I asked you to do about getting a Venmo and getting a chime? That shit's free. That shit's free. Get a chime and get a Venmo. That opens up more ways for people to send you money. Just when you get off of here, go to Chime. Go to Chime and just fucking open up a goddamn Chime account. Fuck it. Open up a Venmo account. That way when motherfuckers say, "Do you have Venmo or Chime?" You be like, "I got Venmo and Chime, nigga. Now what? And I got Cash App. Squad goes, nigga." Nephilim all the time. They put their essence in the animal and mix the genes to create a human animal, although it's fear tactics to the public. I don't think that they're Nephilim. It is fear tactics to the public. because everybody's like, oh, it's a fairy tale or it's some bullshit. But it's definitely not. It's absolutely. I feel like you're in here getting answers now, Sherry. I feel like it's. It. I don't feel like it's definitely not Nephilim. These people are their own entities, and I call them people. Some people might call them animals, but some animals might not call us people. They might call us animals. But it's definitely not a Nephilim. A Nephilim is much more powerful than that. However, the horseman thingies, they are really powerful. They can they can pull memories, make you not see the shit, they make you not remember what you see. There's a lot of shit they can do. I can't call it all, but there's a lot of shit they can do. You know what I want to see? You know what I want to see, Sherry? You know what I really want to see? I want to see a fucking unicorn. It's not witchcraft. It's definitely not witchcraft. It's absolutely not witchcraft. This is some things that they put in the Bible. When they say witchcraft and mysticism to make you think that it's a bad thing, witchcraft is beautiful. Mysticism is amazing. And that is science. Science is magic. Magic is science. They try to separate the two so you wouldn't get a hold of any of the shit that's going on. So you'd be like, oh no, that's like if a motherfucker shapeshift and shit, that's science. It really is. But it's called magic. They want to separate the two to keep everybody guessing and on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're the same. Science and magic is the same. Witchcraft, mysticism, it's all the same. It's all the fucking same. There's a formula to doing things. There's a formula to shapeshifting. There's a formula to flying. There's a formula. It's implemented in yourself. It's not like you can write it down and go, hey, throw it up in the air, and all of a sudden, hey, 2 equals pi, 3 equals square, and you're flying. It's not like that. I feel like I feel like some shit is opened up right now, you guys. Okay. Well, yes, all these things are beautiful, but the classifications have different names, and people hear the names get scared. I agree. I agree that people do hear the names and scared. How is it witchcraft if it already exists? Just more fear mongering. What do you mean? How is it witchcraft if it already exists? I don't understand the question. I'm solo. You guys got to understand. I'm in the question answering mode right now. So if you guys want to ask a question, this is the best time to ask it, and you will get the proper answer. You'll find out later. However, how is it witchcraft if it already exists? Just more fear mongering. Everything is not fear mongering. Everything is not a conspiracy theory. Everything that you're hearing now is the things that you need to hear to advance into your next position in your reality or your evolution into your next reality. You got to pay attention to all the things that you hear. Don't just discount them as you hearing fear mongering and all this shit, because that's some bullshit. Those are some words that they throw out to you so you can go, oh, no, no, that's fear mongering. No, no, that's conspiracy theory. And meanwhile, they're still doing the bullshit. So take that shit out your mind. That's some bullshit. I'm talking about you. No, no, I understand that. How the Bible's will. Okay, Solo, then I misunderstood. I apologize. You was right. I was wrong. I apologize. I truly misunderstood the way the answer was posed. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I apologize. I'm not talking about how I mean how the Bible is. The Bible is for fear mongering. That's why I don't understand how people follow that God that's in the Bible. That God, if you look at the Bible that they've written, how many people has God unalived or killed? How many people has Satan unalived or killed? I'm not saying worship Satan. I'm just saying that perhaps they gave you the wrong information. I heard a story the other day that they said that the serpent was actually Jesus. That was the spirit of Jesus. The serpent was actually the spirit of Jesus before Jesus was even around. That was the spirit of Jesus right there. Because the God in the Bible didn't want you to know, didn't want you to have knowledge. He told you not to eat that fruit. Don't eat that fruit, because if you eat that fruit, it'll open your eyes. That's the tree of knowledge. They didn't want you to eat that shit. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you want me to eat that? Because that's not the God you're supposed to be worshiping, apparently. No, not no white Jesus versus black Jesus. It's just Jesus. We're not putting a race on him. It's just Jesus. I feel the energy of the sun, trees, nature, everything. That's beautiful, Sola. It is absolutely right. That is beautiful. You're God too. Do you know I am? I am everything, bro. I'm that tree. I'm the ground. I'm that fucking table. I'm the sky. I'm the sun. I'm the moon. I'm the stars. I'm everything. I am everything. I am. And of course, you can feel the energy because you're waking up. And integrating yourself is called evil to create incomplete people that live in fear and fear themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely, Sherry. I see nothing wrong with that statement. That was perfectly eloquently put. That was beautiful. That was really awesome. You put that shit into some goddamn words there. Ah, you did that shit. Squaggles. You did that. A church should help you, but but often, but often these days the churches are just as greedy as the people, and it's hard to find that because if you go to a church, the church is big and fancy and beautiful. The pastor riding up in the Mercedes Benz, you know what I'm saying? He got a fat ass house, 4,000 square foot house and shit, and everybody in the fucking in the fucking congregation is looking fucked up. That's not a church you want to ask them if they can help you. 9 times out of 10, they won't. A lot of churches want you to be affiliated with that church before they can help you. Well, do you believe in God? They want to get you saved and all that. Do you believe in God? Will you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior today, right now? And then maybe we can help you? That's what they want. They got everyone believing that Jesus was white and have a picture of someone white trying to look like Jesus, but they dress him like he's a Middle Eastern. So the thing about that, champ, is that is a low vibrational way of thinking. You need to elevate your vibration, bro. You need to elevate your vibration. You got to understand that it doesn't matter. None of that matters. The black, white, I don't give a fuck if Jesus was pink. It don't matter. It don't matter whatever they want to call him. Get the message. Don't get the race. Get the message. Fuck the race. Because everybody misses the message because they're concentrated on the race. Oh, I can't believe it. That's white Jesus. I can't believe it because y'all have made Jesus black now. That's some bullshit. Fuck all that. None of that matters. None of that matters. Doesn't matter. Here's how you change your way of thinking about that. Think about this. Jesus was all things to all people. Let's suppose that when Jesus showed up to the white folks, he was white. Let's suppose when Jesus showed up to the black folks, he was black. When he showed up to the Palestinians, he was Palestine. If he could do all the shit that he could do and came here to show us that we could do the same goddamn thing, then maybe his race wasn't a factor. I want to appear white to you right now. Bomb, I'm white. Why? Because he knew witchcraft. Oh, they didn't call it that then. He was agnostic and all that shit. But it's still witchcraft. It is what it is. But that's why I'm saying they made it evil to you. They conditioned us to believe that witchcraft was an evil thing. They conditioned you to believe that fucking magic was fucking evil when they're showing you and telling you the whole time that that's what Jesus was doing. You think people just coming down here healing people, making them blind see, and giving the people that can't hear, letting them hear, people that can't even walk, he making them walk and shit. You think, what do you think that is? You don't think that's magic? You don't think that's witchcraft? You don't think that's some, by the definition of the word? I'm not saying he was a witch. I'm just saying by the definition of the word. What makes it okay for Jesus to do it, but when they tell you it's horrible and bad, don't do that. Don't fucking shapeshift. Don't make the blind see, nigga. Don't help motherfuckers. It's crazy. Crazy. Am I saying that Jesus was a shapeshifter? Possibly. Possibly. If you could get your hands on the real book, the original one that was allegedly written, perhaps it would tell you the truth. It's all the craft. Absolutely, Sherry. Absolutely. And I'm glad you said it that way too. It's the craft. Absolutely. For lack of knowledge. People do perish for lack of knowledge. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. Because while you're here, you're faced with a few things. You know, if you're still here, you have something to do. If you left early, you completed it, or you wasn't going to complete it. You understand? Let's say that a baby was born and the baby died ASAP. The baby wasn't going to complete the option, wasn't going to complete what it needed to complete. So the baby lost his life or her life. Or maybe that's all the baby wanted to experience, just a breath of earth. Maybe the spirit that inhabited that baby decided before it came into that baby that I'm scared. I just want to breathe one time the earth's air and then take me back. Maybe they wanted to do that. The cause and effect already happened to bring the awareness. Cause and effect had to happen. It had to happen for awareness to happen. You wouldn't become aware if there was no cause and effect. That's learning from your mistakes. When you learn from your mistakes, or you cross a bridge and you fell off that bridge and you didn't die, you gonna cross that motherfucker again tomorrow? Fuck no, nigga, that was cause and effect. You learn from that shit. It brought about awareness. So that does make sense. Awareness is also within you. You can make yourself aware because all the shit that they're teaching you, all that history, that's to tear your awareness down. I surmise that if you meditate, not meditate in the way that they tell you to meditate, but meditate in the proper. Oh, hold on, y'all. So no, there was you see that round bin that I got right there, that thing, this round thing. There was a lizard trying to jump up, but he couldn't get up, and he can't grab a hold of it because it's tin and it's wet, so he couldn't grab a hold of it. So I had to go over there and build him a little thing so he can jump out. Hey, there's probably a place for him to crawl under, but he can't find it. So hopefully he'll find that crawl out spot right there. Oh, he did too. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stay right there, buddy. Look, he's right there, y'all. He crawled up there. Look. Fuck yeah. Sherry, look at that shit. He's right there at the top of it. That is so dope. That is so fucking dope. Look at him. That nigga's right there. That is so dope. That's so fucking dope. That nigga watched me do that shit. Isn't that amazing, Sherry? That's fucking amazing. That nigga watched me because when I first went over there, he was right by that side and he took off running to the other side. And he stood over there and watched me build that shit up. That's so fucking dope. Oh my God. God, I told you guys, fucking life is goddamn amazing. Woo! Life is fucking amazing, bro. Life is fucking amazing. Oh my, to the three living gods. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to make a highlight. Look, y'all. That lizard couldn't get out over there. And I made a spot for him to crawl. Oh, he got away. I can't make a highlight no more. It's over. That nigga said, you ain't going to make no highlight of me, nigga. Record the shit that you just got. That was dope, wasn't it? See all that shit? I don't know. I don't know what type of lizard it was, but Florida has a whole bunch of little lizards. And they all be around here. And I'm so amazed and I'm so glad that he's smart enough and he watched me. That nigga watched me do that shit. I grabbed the hoe and pulled that shit up there. That's so fucking beautiful. God, Sherry, I was so glad that everybody was a part of that. Because you guys are a part of a lot of shit that I see. Sherry, I don't know if you was here, but I told everybody that I see eyes, like an eyeball in the sky. I always see an eye in the sky. And I had a premonition that it was smart dust. And that's how they were watching us. That's how people were watching us. Sounds weird. So I kept showing everybody that there's eyes in the sky. I kept showing everybody, all my subscribers in here, Sherry, they didn't see them. But one day I was over my nephew's house and there was an eye in the sky, like right there. Let's say I'm over my nephew's house. I'm just pointing at the sky right now. But there was an eye in the sky and the sun went behind it. As soon as the sun went behind it, the sunbeam shined right through that fucking pupil in the eye and hit my camera lens. And I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, did y'all see that shit? I mean, it's literal eyes. Like you can see the whole shape of the eye itself, the pupil, you can see the whole shit. It's a literal eye. Like, there's not no bullshit. If you watch it, if you go back and watch some of my videos, I show you on the shit. Oh, okay. It goes back and forth and changes. Okay. So you have seen it. All right. I'm sorry for judging you. I knew that you were enlightened and you had seen shit before. I knew it for a fact, but I just assumed that you hadn't seen this particular instance like this, because it was crazy, because the sun just came right behind it and shined right on my fucking camera. I was like, wow. I think my favorite strain is LA Confidential. But don't get it wrong. I like LA Confidential, Peanut Butter Breath. You can never go wrong with Gorilla Glue. I love all the cakes except for ice cream cake. Wedding cake is one of my favorites of all the cakes. You know what? I even like cat piss. Cat piss is an acquired taste, but I even like the taste of cat piss. I should study neuroscience. What makes you think that I haven't? Have I ever told you that I haven't? I haven't, but I'm just saying, what makes you think that I haven't? I don't study the things of this world because I'm not from here. So I study things here. Because, Sherry, listen, your soul or your spirit has been here for fucking eons. It can't even measure how long your soul or your spirit's been here. Yes, there's young souls and spirits, but there's not new ones. It's not like God's around, I'm gonna create me a new spirit. Here go a new soul. I'm not even sure if we was created, but there is younger ones. But what I'm saying is your soul or your spirit has been here for eons, even different planets, different galaxies, different realms. And your soul or your spirit remembers all of that shit. So if you don't taint your mind with the bullshit that they're trying to push into your ears, then you'll start to remember the shit that you know. Oh, we push it off as, oh, this is deja vu, but it's showing you something. It's showing you something. You've been here before. It's showing you something. There's a reason why you're repeating this shit. It's showing you something. People don't pay attention to everything. They don't pay attention to little shit. You know what I'm saying? That's actually what artificial intelligence said, that we weren't created. I'm telling you. And I questioned that a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. I questioned that, Sherry. I wish you would come on the show more often, maybe in the morning, because you're very interesting. Your energy is fucking amazing. It's fucking beautiful. I'm telling you right now, your energy is just, I want you to start remembering. You need to start remembering. I'm telling you right now, Sherry, start remembering. Remember your shit. You remember a lot of it, but remember the real shit. So you don't have to look in these history books and read the shit that they tell you. So you don't have to look in there and read that white people had black people as slaves, or black people had white people as slaves. You don't have to look in the books and see all the stupid shit that they're printing in books. Because if you look at the shit that they're printing in books, it's not for us. It's for the future. It's so them motherfuckers won't know certain things, or so they will know certain things. They're changing history right in front of our eyes because they're writing history for the future. So the kids can look back and go, no, black people had white people as slaves. They're slowly switching it around. I don't think there was never any slaves. I think they just say that to have their foot on our necks. Hey, yeah, we had y'all as motherfucking slaves. You niggas didn't have technology to bring that many people across the goddamn ocean. There wasn't no goddamn ships. You guys had fucking sailboats. You know how many millions of people they said they brought over here? You know how long that would take? You know how many boat trips they would take? You know how many boats little boats they would lose? And ain't nobody found a fucking slave boat yet. Oh, wait a minute. They found one. You found one goddamn slave boat. That's crazy. But it's just the shit that they have us believe. The esoteric knowledge of ancient civilizations. There's one above that. There's one above that we need. And it's in the spiritual realm. I can't remember the name of it, but you know it. You know the name of it, Sola. You know what I'm talking about. It's it's a literal it's literal information of you. It's literal information of me. Everything that we've been through our whole life, where we came from, the whole shit. It's a spiritual thing. Akashic Records. Thank you, Sola. I told you you knew it. I told you you knew it. I knew you knew it. Enslaved came from the Western African support. Panamanians in the house. What's up, big bro? How you feeling? 65% of the enslaved came from the Western African do you think that there was really slaves? Or do you think that I would tell you that I enslaved you so I can keep my foot on your neck so you believe that I'm above you? I'm above you. We slaved you. Do you what if that happened? I don't believe we're. Do you see how strong black people are? And these people back then in Africa were alleged to be like 8 to 9 feet tall, my nigga. They were tall warriors, and you think these regular sized crackers went over there and just get on the boat, y'all? And they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna leave our land and go over here. This is the land of opportunity." It wasn't even built up yet. It wasn't shit yet. They brought them niggas over here to build it, allegedly. So you think they brought them niggas over here? You think they did all the things to us that they said they did? Whipping motherfuckers. They said they gave a motherfucker 40 lashes one time. Do you know what a whip can do to you? Can you imagine whipping somebody with 40 lashes? I don't give a fuck if they is 8, 9 feet tall. Nigga, you ain't that bad. That's motherfucking leather going across your goddamn back. Chapon, you got 40 lashes? Come on, man. Ain't nobody catching 40 lashes. You want me to believe that, but that niggas went to pick cotton after the white people said that they took their babies and used them to go hunt alligators? They took the babies of black people to go hunt alligators. And I guess the niggas just said, okay, boss, go ahead and take the niggas. We're going to go pick cotton tomorrow. Every day they go out to the cotton field. There's 4 white people out there. They only got 10 white people on the whole goddamn plantation, but there's 1,000 of us. You really believe that? Nobody gave a fuck about that shit. You think people cared about guns? When was guns made? You think they cared about guns? Bruh, they got motherfuckers in Iraq that will fight a tank with rocks. You think they cared about guns back then? They didn't even know what the fuck they was. That shit don't mean nothing. I know. That's what I'm saying, Sherry. Of course, there's slavery now. Everybody knows that we're all fucking slaves now. Everybody on the fucking planet's a goddamn slave now, except for the elites and the higher ups. We all know that. But yeah, I keep telling people this, man. And Sherry, I know you know, when I talk to people, man, I'm not guessing this shit. I'll tell you if I don't know. I'll tell you if it's just on my opinion. You guys should know by my tone by now when I tell you some shit is real. It is what it is. Sherry, can you believe I helped the fucking lizard get out of the tank? Free the lizard. Free the lizard looking ass. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now and get another beer. Maybe we'll be on another. I don't know how long we'll be on. Hey, son of man. Guess what I see? Sherry, I see some more, or Champ, I see some more shrooms growing off my shit. It's a little tiny shroom growing off the side of it. I said, if I get a fourth flush out of this bitch, man, I know something. I know something. Tell me something good. Barrel, barrel. Tell the nigga that you like me, baby. Why not? Why not, Solar? Why you stop smoking? That's not right. Okay, Sherry, erase another thing in here. Erase another goddamn message in here. We're gonna have a problem. Erase something else in here. You better not erase now another thing. You heard the thunder? You better not erase now another thing. Pineapple Express is fucking delicious. That's like what's that other one? Pineapple Express is the shit. I consider Pineapple Express to me right on a level with old school goddamn sour diesel. Old school sour diesel, Pineapple Express is right there with me, just like fucking Gorilla Glue. The original Gorilla Glue. It's so fucking delicious, man. It's so fucking delicious. It's so delicious. Oh my god. It is. It's delicious. It is, man. It's not only delicious, Sherry, it's tasty and delicious. It's just, God, it makes you want to slap everybody. You just want to go through the dispensary and slap it. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying, Sherry? That's real talk now. That's real shit. My backyard is so relaxed. I don't even hear shit like here. Remember them birds. I need a new barn or shed or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The OG strands of Gorilla Glue. I never had, not the OG, but the old ones. You started smoking in 2021. Wow. You know, I started smoking weed. Solar. I started smoking weed in 1974, bro. Isn't that crazy? That's some crazy shit, ain't it? I told you I aged backwards, homie. Yeah, I just want to slap everybody. Weed be so good. You just want to slap everybody for making such good weed. Just like, don't you ain't never want to slap everybody? You ain't never had weed so goddamn good, Sherry. You just started slapping everybody. You ain't never had a weed that good. Girl, you don't know what you're missing. Once you have some weed to make you go slapping people, you'll never smoke nothing else. If you was here right now, Sherry, and I smoked this, I'd slap shit out you. I'm just playing, Sherry. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What you mean, damn? That's fucked up, Solar. I just told you I aged backwards, bro. Do I look like I'm that old? Come on, homie. You don't believe shit unless it happens to you, huh, Solar? I understand. I slap you if you was here, champ. Shit. That's how good this weed is. I guess we just be slapping each other in this motherfucker, huh, champ? Oh, damn, champ. You slapped me back? Bro, you weren't supposed to slap me back. Hold on, champ. God damn it. This nigga done slapped me 6 times. That's for the slaps that you was thinking about slapping me with, nigga, because that shit good. Now give me that bone. Like, God damn. Something ain't right. Champ in here slapping folks. I had the video of that one, champ. You had to slap me again. Okay, and we're live now, video. Go ahead, champ. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, bro. We finna fight now. I'm finna come tell that motherfucker to steal your bike again. Too soon. Champ, what would you do? Champ, what would you do if you see me riding a new bike and it was your old bike or a stolen bike? Like, yeah, champ. I told the motherfucker to take your bike anyway. Look, there, go right there and put a camera over there. I know you'd be like, say you live at 55 Sycamore Lane? That what you said? Insects and lizard monitors and resonate with your coherence, like how a mosquito bite you when your blood is looking nice. How do you know when your blood looking nice? Somebody said all the mosquitoes and bugs hang around your ass because your energy. Somebody said that to me. Somebody said it don't be all that. It be your energy and shit. Cause sometimes don't nobody fuck with me, and sometimes they all fuck with me. All the animals fuck with me. I got a whole brood of goddamn ducks. Sherry, I got a whole brood of goddamn ducks in the front that fuck with me, nigga. There be like 10 ducks up there fucking with me. Fucking with me. As soon as I open the garage door, they come to the garage door like, hey, nigga, what's happening? You got some bread? I'll be like, this nigga right here. Gangsta duck. Gangsta duck. Animals love me too. I'm glad. You know why, Sola? Because it's your fucking energy. You have that beautiful, bubbly energy. Your energy smells like fucking lilacs and lavender. You didn't know that, did you? I know you didn't. Yes, I heard you. Now police have their rifles out. That's all right. We got more rifles than they do. Doesn't matter. They're trying to get you. You know what they're trying to do when they start doing shit like that? They're trying to normalize it. They're trying to get you used to seeing them with rifles. So when they start firing on niggas, you won't trip. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh my God, that was crazy. Y'all, when I walked that past that window right there, the way the fan was moving, it looked like a fire was flickering. That was crazy as fuck. Because it's flickering in the room, but the way the fucking blinds are, and then the smoke from the incense, it was just like, I seen it out the corner of my eye, looked at it, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, that was just a fucking, that's some weird shit. I need to get stoned. I keep bullshitting around. See, this is how I don't get high, or this is how I'm able to get high for 2 or 3 hours straight, you guys. Because I don't be like just smoking. Imagine if I was smoking straight for 2 hours straight. Let's see. Oh, what time is it? Come on, bitch. 12:30. Oh my God, we've been on that long? Oh no, 1:30. We got on 1:30. 2:30, 3:30. Okay. It's been raining every 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 day here. I can't even leave my plants out there. Hey man, get off my motherfucking plant. What you got going on, bro? Get off my plant. These motherfuckers eat my plant in here. You sons of bitches. If I had my screen fixed, they couldn't get in here. Now people gonna live stream while they're sleeping. You know, you remember, champ? We was live streaming when it wasn't cool. You know, I hate being last on the bandwagon, and I'm always last on the bandwagon. Just like everybody keeps telling me, why don't you go live on TikTok? I'm like, because TikTok don't let you smoke. What the fuck I'm gonna get on TikTok and talk about? Oh, let's TikTok about it. Nobody want to see a nigga talking all that down. Maybe I do like this on TikTok. Maybe I do like this. Yeah, so we up there chilling and shit, you know. You know what I mean? And blase squads, you know, maybe that'll work. I don't know about Twitch, man. Twitch is only in the house, and I can't smoke in the house. Well, I can, but I don't. I have some time on Twitch, but hey, no, Twitch is on my phone too, huh? It is too. Oh, yeah. I need to go get me some more chips. $200 later on the fucking car, champ. Oh, damn, bro. My mom said, well, maybe there was a reason why you won the money at that little casino thing. I said, that's bullshit, man. I ain't win that money to spend it on a fucking car. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. We got 10 more minutes, you guys. Actually, 12 more minutes. We're going to get off in 12 more minutes. Ticket's going to go through Missy now. Ticket went through Missy? The ticket just went through? I told you, be patient. Missy, be patient. Missy, be patient. Oh my God, you said it went through and it just went through as you said it. Oh my God. You'll be moving, but oh no. Wow, thing. Oh my bad. I'm getting hot now. I don't know why I stopped. Oh yeah, we black. I mean, yeah. And just kicking black. I mean back. Somebody told us that we got to clean the leaves and shit off our roof. It's gonna start settling in. I've never seen this. My neighbor's yard has always had these leaves on it. It's like they're part of the house or something. They've always been in it. I've never seen it cause a problem. That's crazy. All these yards got trees in them. I think we're the only yard that don't have a tree in it. They had so many trees, they cut down like 8 or 9 of them motherfuckers. Sheriff's knocking on your door. That don't mean you gotta answer it. Who give a fuck if he knocking on the door? What you mean? That don't mean you gotta answer it. Shit. Do you know why he there? You better be on live with that shit. Everything's all right, man. It's some small shit. Go take care of your business. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit, baby. So today was the first day I watered my plant in fucking 4 days. It's been 4 days since I watered them. That's how moist it was. Cause it's like they kept. I was wondering why I can't grow plants, man. These are miniature tomatoes. That's what those are, and they're not even growing. It's like what the fuck is going on, man? go on this shit for like a month now or 2 months. It's supposed to take hella long or something. What's that? Oh, there's somebody pulling in right now. Hold on, y'all. Once again.
Garage door open. Garage door open.
I hate when you tell people that you're in a rush and they're like, "Hey, man, so yeah, man, my girl done did this, and that, bro. I'm in a rush. I'm on a video. Okay, man, but anyway, so bro, I just want to come talk to you about this, bro. I'm on a video, bro. Can I get some bud? I don't have none. My bud's sitting out here. Bro, yeah. So Blase Squazzy starts walking towards me. I'm like, man, I told you before you even came over here, I was on video. I should have brought a butt out. There's a butt on the table. Go ahead and grab that. I was like, this is crazy, man. Why people always want to. Sometimes it's cheap. It's cheaper to buy one way, both ways. You know what I'm saying? I know, monkey, huh? I figure I've been dogging y'all, man, and y'all been like cussing me out about the shit, man. Not you, monkey, but everybody been like, bro, where the fuck did the nightcaps go, man? We used to do nightcaps and shit. So I was like, well, and plus I've been missing the afternoon video, so I figured I'd do a long one today. I ain't got shit to do. Shit. It's Thursday. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high, monkey. Hey, monkey, did you see the what do you think about Smokey's son or what's his name? What's the actor comedian's name? Chris Tucker. What do you think about Chris Tucker's son and motherfucker Ice Cube's son playing on a Friday? What do you think about that? His son trying to sound like him, and I expect him to sound like him, but he don't. He has his own sound, and that's where I was fucking him back because I'm expecting him to sound like fucking Chris Tucker, like Smokey, nigga. Hey, man, shit. Hey, Miss Parker, when you gonna let me fuck Miss Parker? Oh, I ain't say nothing. How you doing? Well, around Normandy and Fifth, we call this a 20-twin, nigga. You know what I mean? Jelly beans, we got 4 more minutes. Fuck it. I'm gonna hit the other bowl for 4 more minutes. And Jimmy Crack Corn, maybe I'll go play the game. Moosey don't even get on the game no more, asshole. We used to be on there talking shit to each other, big shit. Fuck you, nigga. Nigga, get off the train. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Get on the train. God damn it, Moosey, come on, man. Hey, man, can you come pick me up? This nigga right here done got on the train and got shot. Now I got to run halfway across the board to go pick this nigga up and we both end up dead. It's some bullshit. "10 years sober." You know. They say things happen to you when you stop smoking and drinking, bro. I don't know if I really want to stop smoking, but I kind of want to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see what happens when I'm out here free and not smoking and drinking. But then I have nothing to do on a video, and that's crazy. I could come up with other things to do on a video, but I'm not interesting enough right now. Right now, I'm on a money collecting thing, like a retirement thing. Collect your money to retire and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to really retire. Like I've been retired, but you got to admit, it's like I'm staying at mom's house, man. Don't get it twisted. I pay some of the bills and shit, but I ain't paying all the bills that I could be paying. You know what I'm saying? Prese. So I don't know what that is, bro. Guess I got a hold of my lip on that one. That shit was getting juicy. Champ, I was in there, be like, I'm like, God damn, bro. Hey, so it's like giving a bottle of blowjob. Stop it. Eating on camera. I could, but you know, the eating on camera is you sitting in the car eating. And a lot of people don't want to see you eating some vegetarian shit. Although I could. Although I could. I think I think me and my nephew should take Gigi out. I think we should like try to get her mind like centered and shit. You know what I'm saying? Eating on live stream is good, but you got to be like, look at this. This fucking. Oh, God damn, this shit's delicious. What the fuck? You got to have like 50 different things. Like, I would do that like if I went to like different towns. That's crazy. You know what's crazy, Champ, is that you watched all those fucking pictures that I've taken the whole time my brother was here of us eating out every fucking day in a different town. That's crazy, isn't it? We was in a different town every day, like 25 miles from the house, 35 miles this way, 40 miles that way. Every day we were somewhere different. Damn. I was getting ready to lie to y'all, huh, Champ? That's some bullshit. I wouldn't get ready to lie. I just forgot. I was like, damn, we was just fucking going everywhere eating, bro. Well, I want to go get me another beet burger. I want to go get me a beet burger. Damn. That shit's 27 miles away. I'll drive there. I'll drive there. I got a fresh old battery in the car now, Champ. Squad goes my nigga. And me and the car had a talk. You know, I was like, look, you know, I just spent like almost $3,000 on you. And now you just cost me another $200. I even got you washed and cleaned up. I keep you in the garage, girl. What's going on? She was like, it was this it's this engine. It's good, but I was like, girl, why you keep coughing? She's like, I don't know. I was like, Lord, is it the end? Are you fitting to like I put a new heart in you? Oh, now you need a new brain? That's some bullshit. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh, I do got a fresh battery. Champ 200. Champ, let me ask you a question. Well, you probably do. But do regular people got, because we ain't regular, do regular people just got $200 laying around just for an old battery? Ain't nobody got no $200 just laying around for. Hey, Missy, you got $200 just laying around for an old piece of battery or something? God damn! And have you ever seen a battery in a car? How much that should be costing? I got the cheap one, nigga. There was batteries that was like 300, 397. I'm like, y'all just reaching for it now. I'm like, y'all just reaching for that shit now. They don't cost as much as the batteries cost on your shit, but they cost some money, man. Them batteries on your shit be costing some goddamn money. It's nothing for a battery on a bike. A new battery costs $1,000. It ain't shit, bro. It ain't shit. $1,000. Go get a Sarong. I bet you if you want to upgrade the battery or get a new battery, it's gonna be $1,000 and more. Squad goes. Anyway, y'all, I got to get up off here. I hope you guys have a legendary day. May your day be filled with peace, positivity, love, happiness, and kindness, and everything to put a smile on your face. Hey, baby, y'all already know you ain't got to go home, but you do got to get the hell up out of here. And you know what I'm gonna say? Go say that after every video. But first, before we go, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification bell so y'all don't miss none of these fire ass videos. Also, on Wake and Bake, we have a morning show that comes on at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. And now we have an afternoon show that comes on this channel on Wake and Bake Inc. If this is that channel, at noontime, sometimes 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 o'clock. But it's a fucking noontime show. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a legendary day and motherfucker.